Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. I'm Dr. Ikma, the director of the hospital. So I'm glad to welcome all of the members for this meeting today. So thank you everyone for being present. So we should start the meeting now. Okay, before that, are there any apologies for the absence from today's meeting?
Yes, everyone is here except for our Vice Director Prof. Hanim. She informed me that she need to take emergency leave due to family emergency. Also, our financial manager, Ms. SYAZANA, cannot attend this meeting because have another appointment.
Okay, noted with thanks. Okay, please ensure they can keep up with our discussion later. Okay, as we have been knowing, our hospital will set up a new department, which is the merging of two departments, dietetics and food service department. This department will manage the kitchen and food service for patient and hospital staff. Moving on, can Ms. Hani explain about our new organisation chart first?
My pleasure. So, morning everyone, I'm Hani, senior dietitian for this hospital.
So as you can see here, this is our organization chart.
So obviously, Dr. Ikma as the hospital department director, which upholds the highest position and is responsible to supervise the entire hospital department, including medicals and operational aspects. Moving downwards, there are positions such as Medical Services Director, Support Services Director, Emergency Services, Inpatient Services, Facilities and Support Services, Housekeeping, Centralized Kitchen Manager, Kitchen Operations Supervisors, and Procurement Manager. Next is the Food Service Director, Ms. Farah.
Hello everyone, I'm Farah, appointed as Food Service Director to supervise all aspects of food service within the hospital, which includes dietary services and quality control, and I'm looking forward to work with all of you.
So Ms. Farah will be supported by two other positions, which are head of dietetic departments, and Ms. Shakira and also Ms. AIDINA, which are manager of food service.
Greetings everyone, I am Shakira, the head of dietetics department.
Assalamualaikum and hello, I'm AIDINA as the manager of food service.
So, Ms. Shakira is in charge of planning and implementing nutritional programs for the patients, while Ms. AIDINA will manage the operational aspects of food service, including the meal planning and also distributions. So, following this, Ms. Izians is assigned as a quality control officer of this hospital.
Hello everyone, I am Izian, the QC officer. I am entrusted with ensuring the food quality standard and the food safety are met within the operation.
Thank you, Ms. Izian. So, before I stop here, I hope all of us can get to know more each other after this, and I'm really looking forward to teaming up together. So, thank you.
Good job, Ms. Hani. I can see you have put a lot of effort into sorting out the new organizational chart. Thank you. Is everyone clear with your own positions?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Azleen, what is our next agenda?
Since this is our new department, we are going to look at our new vision and mission. I will need the help of our Food Service Director, Ms. Farah.
Oh, right. Will be the combination for both dietetic and food service existing mission and visions, respectively.
Yes, Dato', but there will be few changes for each department.
Please proceed, Ms. Farah.
Sure, Dato', our new department will share the same vision, which is strive to be an excellent leader in dietetic services, food service management, and help promotion to support patient treatment in accordance with the vision and mission of the hospital and Ministry of Health, Malaysia.
I assume this will be the same case with mission too.
Contrary to the vision, the mission will be different for both departments, which for the Department of the Dietetic, the mission is to provide clinical dietetics, community dietetics, and public health services
as well as scientific research and dietetic catering to customers with a focus on the most recent practices in order to achieve continual quality improvement. Meanwhile, the Department of Food Service ensuring that the food service offered is helpful, high quality, safe and adheres with the halal standards that fulfill the demands of clients while also promoting food service in the community.
How about the objective, Miss Farah?
Generally, the Department of the Dietetic, the objective is to provide superior dietetic services while remaining professional and customer oriented. The specific objective will be offers high quality clinical, community, public health and dietetic catering services. The second one is to offer professional and systematic clinical dietetic services that involve interdisciplinary treatment, conduct relevant research, and work closely with associated agencies. Meanwhile, for the Department of Food Service, the objective is to ensure that food service management is carried out professionally, safe, quality and effective. The specific objective will be providing the food service in a professional and efficient manner oriented to the needs of patients. Ensure that the food provided is healthy and of good quality in accordance with the principles of the Quarantine Food Safety System and optimizing the use of operating expenditure allocation without neglecting the needs of the patient nutrition.
Is there anything else you want to share, Ms. Farah?
No, Ms. Azin, that's all from me.
We will proceed with our next agenda, which is to look at new department consumer charter. Will anyone explain it?
I will do it. So for everyone's information, this new department highlights 5 different aspects to guarantee that we can consistently offer good service and support to customers, which includes first, equality, which we will treat all the customers equally and without discrimination. Second is quality, where we ensure that our services meet the quality standards and consumers' expectations. Third is reliability, where you can count on us to deliver the services we promise. And the fourth is accountability, where we take ownership of any mistakes or errors and work diligently to rectify them in a timely manner. And lastly is feedback, where we will listen to the customers' feedback and complaints for improvement.
Sorry to interrupt, but I would like to ask if 5 guidelines are enough for us to give our best quality from our service. So now we are in a bigger department, shouldn't we add more to the guidelines?
Do you have any idea, Ms. Hani? I'm open for any suggestions. How about everyone? Your opinions will be helpful too.
Excuse me, may I speak?
Yes, please, Miss Izian.
I believe the 5 elements said by Ms. AIDINA earlier is already enough because it actually cover all the important aspects of our job. So I think that's already enough. It might be basic, but it actually, we need to really carefully do it without any mistake.
Thank you, Ms. Izian. Is there anything else from anyone? If not, Ms. AIDINA can proceed.
So I'll take both Miss Izian and Miss Hani ideas into consideration. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. AIDINA. Let's continue with Ms. Shakira. Ms. Shakira will explain about the scope of service for this department.
So I will start with the dietetic department scope of service first. Generally, our responsibility as a dietitian is to provide clinical dietetic service to all the in and out patients referred by the doctors, which also include the public patients registered in the hospital program. And we will also work closely with the food service department in developing the menus that align with the patient's nutritional requirement. And then I need Ms. AIDINA to explain further for the Department of Food Service.
I'll just make it short. To everyone's attention, our hospital does not involve in meals production for neither patients nor staff. So we will have an outsourced centralized kitchen that will be assigned to provide meals to patients, staff and visitors while adhering to strict dietary and nutritional guidelines instructed by the dietitians. Meanwhile, we will be responsible for monitoring the production and also ensuring effective communication with the outsourced food service providers.
Alright, now we move to another agenda, which is to look at the operational policy of this department.
Okay, operational policy is a very fundamental aspect for a department. So I hope everyone can pay more attention to this agenda. So Ms. Shakira work together with Ms. Aidina on this, right? Yeah. Can you elaborate more?
Sure, Dato'. I will need Miss Aidina assistant if you don't mind.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so the policies outline the purposes of these two departments. So the main purpose of the dietetic department is to provide nutrition assessment, nutrition diagnosis, nutrition intervention, nutrition monitoring and intervention upon the referrals from the doctors. Dietitian also will come up with the medical nutrition therapy and individualized diet for the patients, which help to heal with their healing process within their stay in the hospital. And Miss Aidina, please proceed with yours.
So basically, the Department of Food Service Policy is about providing nutritionally and balanced foods for patients and making patients as well as critically ill patients while ensuring the hygiene and also safety of the food served. Besides, the Food Service Department will act as the middleman between dietitians and outsourcing vendors to realize the individualized therapeutic diets prescribed by dietitians for patients, as well as to QA and QC for outsourced vendors to ensure food safety.
How about the funding and management stakeholder policy?
So this policy is centered around the total revenue generated from patients, which is the lifeblood of the hospital's operation, encompassing everything from clinical services to food service operations. Stakeholders including patients, providers, payers and policymakers play an important role in shaping the financial landscape of healthcare facilities. So the management will ensure that the revenue is allocated efficiently to meet the needs of these stakeholders, balancing patient care with financial sustainability.
How do you plan to make sure of this?
I believe through effective stakeholder management that involve engaging all parties in the decision-making process, addressing their concerns and aligning their interests with the hospital goals can make this possible. This collaborative approach helps in optimizing resource allocation, enhancing service quality and ensure that the hospitals remain a viable entity dedicated to providing exemplary care.
It's a good strategy indeed, Ms. Aidina. After all, we need to convince the stakeholders to trust and invest in us. So, Ms. Shakira, anything else you want to add?
Yes, Dato'. We are concerned about the funding management, especially with the budget allocation, which is vital for our department to successfully fulfill the demands. So it is important to ensure that we provide a variety of healthy and high quality meals to the patients. So from our thorough research and discussion, we decided that the funds are allocated mainly for sourcing ingredients, maintaining the kitchen equipment and managing the staff. And the budget will be regularly reviewed and adjusted by our teams to meet the operational needs. However, all of the budget details will be shared through the reports by our financial manager, Ms. SYAZANA, who is currently cannot join us in this meeting because she has meeting with our hospital main shareholders.
We will need that such big budget for the kitchen equipment. What?
Yes, Dato', we do. We might not use the kitchen for cooking purposes. However, regular maintenance checks are essential to prevent any disruptions in the meal service, ensuring that the operations run smoothly every day. Moreover, the policy accounts for the allocation of funds for necessary equipment upgrades too, which will safeguard the hospital's ability to always improve the services as well.
Alright, I will check the claims later. Next, Ms. Azli.
Is everyone clear about the operational policy now? Yes. Can Ms. Shakira proceed with staffing management?
So for the meantime, we plan to open recruitment for some positions which are clinical dietitian nutritionist, food service supervisor, nutrition assistant, quality control officer and quality assurance specialist. The director of food service, which is Ms. Farah, alongside with me and Ms. Aidina, we will be responsible to lead the selection process of the new staff. And our priority is to hire the competent workers by assessing their skills and qualifications. And of course, we will also provide training and education through some programs for the development of our staff quality.
Okay, how about the operation hours of this department? Is any update regarding the operation hours?
Yes, the dietetic clinic will open from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. on Monday to Friday and 8:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. on Saturday, while the food service departments will set up depending on the fixed number of 4 meal times daily. So breakfast 6 a.m. till 9 a.m. and lunch 12 p.m. till 2 p.m. Afternoon tea is 4 p.m. till 5 p.m. and lastly dinner 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. We also have additional room service which is available every day.
Sorry for interrupting. Is there any plan for the regarding the Teams meeting? So for clinical related to patients' cases, the meeting will involve the dietitians and will be held only necessary. And meanwhile, for issues related to meals and patients' personalized diet, both dietitian and food service will have the meeting together. And so far, we don't have a fixed schedule for this meeting, but we plan to do once a month. And then food service team will have meeting mostly related cases of foods and food vendors. And also this new department and the hospital management will have a meeting once every 3 months with cases related to organizational management, funding and the annual meeting. And the secretary of the new department is responsible to keep all of the report of the meetings. I think that's all, Ms. Azmi.
Okay, before I move to another agenda, is there any question?
I would like to know more about the supervision and leadership in this department.
Oh, I almost forgot about it. Thank you, Ms. Izian. So although we are now in the same new department, we're still divided in some terms related to our expertise. So within the dietetic department, I will be taking the utmost responsibility in giving supervision and leadership. So my team will oversee the strategic planning and execution of nutritional programs, guiding the team of dietitians to deliver the quality care, conduct the professional supervision, offering mentor and support to staff to enhance their skills and knowledge in patients' nutrition and clinical practice. So with this, we can ensure that dietitians adhere to the evidence-based practice and standards of care in their assessment and interventions. Additionally, we are also in charge of documenting supervision activities, maintaining records of performance, evaluations, and professional development goals to ensure accountability and compliance with regulatory standards. Ms. Aidina, how about the food service team?
As manager, I will take the lead. We will monitor the day-to-day operations, ensuring that meals served to patients and staff meet safety, nutritional and quality standards. We will also conduct management supervision, monitoring key performances, indicators and addressing operational issues to optimize efficiency and effectiveness. Additionally, we plan to provide professional supervision to frontline staff while offering continuous guidance and training. Just like dietetic department, so these supervision activities, maintaining records of training sessions, performance evaluations and compliance with food safety regulations to uphold high standards of service delivery will be documented. So I think that's all from me.
Indeed, being a leader is not an easy task. So good job for both of you. I hope everyone will give their best effort to follow the leaders as well as of course everyone's voice is very matters, so don't hesitate to share your opinions with all of them. So next, Miss Azmi.
Is there any issue arising for control quality department, Mrs. Zia?
Yes, our department mainly focus on the food safety, so of course there are a few concerns that I would like to talk through. So firstly, for the budget, I think we don't have such sufficient budget for our future programs. So what I believe now, so there are two main options: either we exclude for the future programs or we build up strategies for fundraising, such as collecting the participate fees, sponsorship, and looking for more stakeholders investment.
For the collecting participation fees is a typical good alternative to overcome this issue. But this can make the participant reluctant to join the program as well. So especially if we cannot convince them to of our effort. So thus, make sure to give them something from their program, such as certificates or food, or maybe some simple yet memorable souvenirs for them.
Okay, I will take note of that. Okay, thank you, Dato'. Incidentally, Dato', since we are recruiting some new staff, so there might be risks such as wrong interpretation or assessments that can lead to preparing unsuitable food for our patient, which can cause such problems such as allergy problem. So that not only can cause harm to the patient condition, but also can make us lose both profit and also lose the our hospital name. So I believe such problems can be encountered by preparing training program for the staff, updating the patient's food record regularly, and also emphasizing the importance of food allergy towards the staff.
Yeah, misinterpretation happens due to ignorance, lack of knowledge and practices, and also carelessness. So a small mistake can worsen the patient conditions. So I agree, especially on the staff training. So necessarily including only for the
Not only for the new staff.
not necessarily for only the new staff. You can also include all staff too. So it's always good to keep upgrading our qualities.
Okay, noted, Dato'. Another concern is about our patients' compliance, which is still far from achieving our target. So I want to suggest by encouraging the counselling programs more and involve patient in new planning, which is a client-centered program lah. I believe in this way, dietitians can indirectly follow up with the patient adherence, which is important to improve their conditions. And on the other hand, our hospital's data security is not actually fully secured. I found out that security teams sometimes have unauthorized access to patients' or hospital's data. So if something were to happen, we can face the risk of lawsuit as patients' rights and privacy are invaded. Thus, I hope that there will be an impactful solution to this. Some of my suggestions are upgrading our database system regularly, have a regular audit, and also have the strictly access supervision to our data security.
I agree. Does anyone have any opinion, suggestion and question for Miss Izia?
Excuse me for interrupting. How can we overcome the risk of supply chain disruption, such as insufficient products and ingredients?
Oh, that's a good question, Ms. Farah. I still remember the chaos last time because of the sudden realization that we are out of stock. So learning from that mistake, I believe we need to prepare a backup plan just in case if the issue arrives again. So we need to work on this together with the chain management team and also the supplier team to deal with the problem. So I think that's all for now.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Izan. So I think all issues and topic has been discussed together. So is there anything else, Ms. Azli?
I believe all the issues have been brought into the table, Dato'.
Okay, is there anyone who would like to say something regarding this meeting?
No, Dato'.
Okay. Alright, I would like to thank the board of the meeting for your hard work and dedication to develop this new department. So I hope this department will be able to achieve its goal and will improve more in the future. So let's work together with this, okay? So I think that's all from me today. So I wish everyone best of luck, and Miss Azli, can you end the meeting now?
Thank you, Dato'. Before we end this meeting, I will summarize our outcome from today's meeting. First, for new vision for this department is to lead in dietetic service, food serving management, and health promotion to support patient treatment through nutritional care. Meanwhile, the mission for dietetic department is to provide clinical and community dietetic research and catering service with a focus on continual quality improvement. At the same time, the food service department mission is to offer helpful, high quality, safe and halal compliant food service that meeting client demands and promote community well-being. I will email the minute of meeting to everyone that is present today and make a short summary to the absent member. I will end this meeting now.
and thank you for cooperating juga.
Baby, don't say no. simpan 때 그때 I type 넌 제일 난 완전 B 애소한 그 기지만